All right, Average Corey here. We're just about to paint. I can't even keep a straight face. Anyway, we're about to paint Kevin's 52 Ford here in the original green. We last left the video off with putting a sealer on it and all that stuff, and so it's all good. We're going to be painting here shortly. We might show you how we're mixing the paint. I'm not sure. I'll talk to these clowns in a little bit. But anyway, during this video, we'll splice in somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where we will, but what this box originally looked like and how we fixed it. I'm sorry, I'm just that's behind me. But anyway, actually going pretty good. What it looks like with the lights off. Anyway, man, those things go for quite a while. But anyway, this box is ready to go. The guys did have a few little knick-knack or little imperfections, and they kind of fixed it up. Man, those things go forever. And you're afraid they're going to burn off the paint. And yeah, that little Ford emblem that we welded in looked pretty good. And I hate to burst your guys' bubbles, but yeah, Flavor Flav ain't here today. Don't shoot your head. But anyway, I think we're going to start mixing up some paint and get this shit show going. So we'll see you in a few minutes. Oh, like and subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Hit that button. If I can do it, you can do it. See you in a few minutes. Oh, it's dying.
So we've decided to use this box we just pulled off our parts truck.
It's way better shape than the other one originally off the truck.
We'll show you why. This one, the usual, it's upside down. This one's...
Is it really, Chris?
Yes, it is. Usual rust. This is bracing, this bracing. It's got rust on the back side of this bracing all the way up. Couple cracks, not worried about it. Rust hole there, not worried about it. The actual box itself is pretty good, except for a little bit of bent metal there. That's no problem. We'll show you the other side. Same issues, rust behind where the bracing is.
But this one's really nice.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
This one's good on this side.
A few minor cracks, but...
Yeah, dent-wise, it's pretty good. Box rails are perfect on this thing. Okay, just we made the patch panel, just tacking it in right now. So then you just put a skim coat of fiberglass over it, and just to seal it. Just fold it over. This metal rod. And that's spot welded, so I'll have to cut that. There we go. One rusty piece. As you can see, that's pretty much got it for right now. I will start cutting and test fitting it, and I might have to shrink it and stretch it more. It does distort it slightly, but you can use a hammer and dolly some of that out. Same with if this is rippled too much, you can dolly that out. But as of right now, I just have to cut that shorter and start fitting it. And I might have to do some more shrink and stretching, but for right now, I'm happy with that. Okay, this rear patch is done. It's all ground in, drilled holes, and my inner brace is all done. It's just tacked. That's all it needs to be. And like I said, I pie cutted this just to curve it, and it'll all get hidden. We'll undercoat it and everything, but that's like the factory, nice curved, and then sloped, and then sloped, and then it went straight. So that went. Found a crack here, welded that up. So that patch is done. Now we got to work on this. It's rotten here, so I think I'm going to probably have to cut it all the way from here, cut it out all the way here, and make the outer sheet metal and the inner pieces all rotten too. And I will probably do that on the shrinker and stretcher too, since this is fairly flat here. It doesn't need to be curved. It's just like a 90-degree bend and then curve this way. So I think I'll do that with the shrinker and stretcher as well. Working on this piece. This is the back or the front of the box, the opposite of the tailgate, the part that goes against the cab. This one is quite rusted along there. It's dented. I showed you that in a previous video, or previous day I should say. So I decided to make my own. So we took that off, drilled out the spot welds. It was only spot welded on in 3 spots actually, so that was easy. Went and bought some rectangular tubing, and we're going to cut it off on the same side, pull this piece out with the drill out the spot weld that back into this piece. It's not going to be exactly stock, but it's a box. The truck's not stock anyways, so I'm good with that. Then at the bottom, this lip here, we could just bend it with sheet metal, but I want to make it a little stronger, so I just got a piece of angle iron, and then we'll connect it with sheet metal. Okay, this panel is almost done. It's basically just mocked up. It's not tack welded or anything. You can see how the angle iron, this will be the inside of the box. You can see the sheet metal will just pop holes in the edge here and then just plug weld them to the angle iron, and that'll get bolted to the frame. Then the bed sides will slide in here. We still have to cut this so the bed sides will fit, and that piece is we'll just do the same thing there. Drill some holes, plug weld it on the opposite side of that. But it's basically shaped out right now. It doesn't look exactly like this, because this is opened here, but that attracts moisture, all these little lips here, so it was in rough shape to begin with, and with all the dents and ripples in it, we could have pounded it out for a few days and maybe got it good, or put a lot of Bondo on it and have it cracked as soon as something taps it. And we didn't want to go that way. Okay, working on this back box brace, I guess you would call it. That's the original one. We just torched off those, just the rivets, because they would have been a pain to hammer out and grind. And nice and warped. So I laid out all my bolt holes and drilled them all identical to the original. So it shouldn't have any problems putting the wood on, or the bed sides. Then instead of I was going to just drill holes on the other side just to get access to these bolt holes. That's why these are open. I decided to grind it. It was easier than drilling a million holes. So you see, looks a little different. That's a little wider than that little thing, make it stronger. Same with, I left two pieces in the center, that'll make it stronger. And so the next thing we have to do is just figure out where those go. And they go somewhere like that. And we'll just weld those on. So the panel's all welded in. See, we just where the original spot welds are along there and there, we just we drilled the spot welds out to get the other panel out and just plug weld them in. We'll just grind those welds flush, and you won't know that they were there. But and it's all been welded on the other side the same way, plug welded. We'll just do that for this little piece over here. And then that one's ready for the stripper. Well, besides a few holes to weld up. But
3.5 or so hours later, this box is finally taken apart. It's gonna be done right. We're gonna clean all the edges, so that way no rust will come back. There's really a big pain in the ass taking it apart. This has still gotta be taken apart and find all the spot welds.
yeah, because this seam is
And there's
gonna have rust
underneath, and it's only gonna come back to haunt us. If we're going this far, you might as well do it right. Like I said, it's a big pain in the ass, but in the long run it will turn out better. Tried convincing him to maybe go to the Home Depot and buy wood and just make a wooden box, but that's not in the cards.
And we'll drill out the spot welds for this, take these off so that we can weld. There's cracks there, so we can clean inside there and everything. And
then probably, we discussed, probably just gonna make a new piece from scratch, because this thing's bent 6 ways from Sunday and it's all effed up, but we're gonna replace that and make it a whole new one. So yeah, will it go back together? We don't know. You'll just have to watch the next episode. Anyway, it's been a great day. I'm tired, I'm going home. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, we'd love to hear from you. All right, have a good night. I'm out of here.
well, we got the box and the rear fenders all painted green. It's still wet, so we don't want to touch it too much, but it all came out perfectly good. Couple little spots we'll just have to buff out, but not bad. It's basically glass smooth all the way up on the rails, which is what we wanted. Then our little V8 symbol, we're gonna paint that. You probably can't even pick it up on the camera. It's green too, but we're gonna paint it a cream color, and that's gonna be the same. We're gonna paint the grill cream too, so that'll match that. We just got our stainless bed strip kit. So that's one of the bed strips, and that's the. It's got a protective cover, but that's a stainless end strip for the back of the box to cover the back of the wood. So that's came with that also. So that's going to be going on. Tomorrow we're going to be picking up the glass, so that's going to be going in fairly soon. In this video, we'll show you some before of the box and the how bad the rear fenders were and what we've done. So we'll splice into some older video with that. So
Actually, technically, they would have already seen it because this is the end of the video.
yes, well, technically. Yeah, we'll splice in some video so you can compare. But yeah, it came out nice, nice and perfect. Not really any problems. It's nice and smooth, nice and green. You can see your reflection in it.
Not bad for an old farm truck.
And a dirty garage.
And also, I want to get a bale from our farmer friend Tim there, and we're going to shellac it and put it in the bed there. Official farm business. Yeah, chicken in a cage.
And once it's all dry and everything, we got some Pour 15. We'll just brush on the inside and on places underneath.
Yeah. So anyway, hope you like this little video. Getting shit done on Kevin's 52 Ford. Remember, like, subscribe, share, hit that button, all that good jazz. We'll see you on the next one.